What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Today is Wednesday, September 14th. It's day 71 inside the Big Brother house. And, we got a lot to talk about. From a hookup to a possible blindside to people just ready to blow up a game. Let's break it all down. What happened on the live feed yesterday? Because it's a lot. Before we do get into that, we will be live over on Twitch doing our watch along for the veto episode. Should be an interesting one with Monty being disqualified and not getting to compete. I'm really interested to see how that all kind of played out. But we will be live over on Twitch. So if you want to join us for that, links are in the description down below and a pinned comment in the comment section. But as for the feed yesterday, let's start it off with probably the biggest story from yesterday's feeds, MonTay. So this might be two Big Brother firsts. I don't remember this kind of ever happening this late, and I also don't remember an HOH and a nominee hooking up together. So Monte and Taylor, they ended up heading to the HOH room very late / early into the morning, and the two of them were kind of snuggling. Monte had this great line of, you know, soak in the heat of the bear. So she kind of cuddles on up to them, and next thing you know, they're making out. Now, I will say this. There were lots of rumors, because after they started making out, the feeds did cut, so we didn't see everything that happened. There were lots of rumors that they boinked. And these rumors come from certain spoiler fakers out there on Twitter. And guess what? As soon as Monte confirmed that he was very humbled that things didn't go all the way, and that if they weren't in a house with 100 cameras and microphones, then, as soon as that happened, that tweet was deleted. So maybe, right, what I've been saying, that these spoiler accounts just kind of tweet things that are unconfirmable, and then when they're finally able to be confirmed, they backpedal real quick. Maybe I'm onto something there. What do you think? But yeah, it sounds like there was no boinking. Could have gone a little bit further than just making out. We're not 100% sure. But yeah, it was definitely probably the most talked about thing on the feeds from yesterday. Now, there's a lot of other stuff that happened. So Brittany kind of all day was just kind of throwing a pity party for herself, even complaining that, you know, she has kind of FOMO from missing out on these late night get-togethers that the other four are kind of having. She's complaining that it's against the rules and you're supposed to be up between 10 and 10. And she's like, I go to sleep at 2 a.m. And it's like, well, that's your fault. Like, if you want to be up with them, stay up with them. I don't know what else to tell you, Brittany. Like, you can't be like, Big Brother, step in there and do something for me. Like, come on, you just, if they're up late, you should be up late. That's on you, Brittany. You can't complain that they're doing this when you're the one who's like self-isolating. So much so that people are like, man, Brittany's been in the DR all day. No, she was just in the bubble room in the back room hanging out all day, hiding from everybody. So like, you're doing this to yourself, Brittany. I understand, like, you're complaining and you think it's this and that, but like, you are doing this to yourself. You got no one else to blame from you not hanging out with them other than yourself. She was complaining about the final three-ness and how that's pissing her off. And she's ready to blow stuff up. She's not afraid to do it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But there is a plan in motion. So first off, she was complaining to Alyssa, the girl who at the moment is getting evicted, which is kind of an interesting thing to complain to somebody who's about to be evicted. But I digress. Maybe she won't be. So there was a couple of things. She told Alyssa that Turner has already made a deal to vote her out, and that he's like going to, you know, probably tell her today, and it'll be a whole thing. which then led to Alyssa questioning Turner, just kind of saying she's been screwed over by pretty much everybody and she hopes that it's not going to be him. Turner had to just kind of lie through his teeth and be like, yeah, no, I got you, like, we're good. And I did hear this part where she said, like, I hope we can still be friends after this. And he's like, of course, right? Yeah. I didn't hear the part which he later told Monte that she pretty much threatened that he wouldn't have her vote if she voted him out this week, or he voted her out this week. So that could potentially be a thing as well. That then later led to Alyssa meeting up with Brittany, who said, yeah, unless something crazy happens, I'm voting to keep you, but you can't tell Turner, and maybe it can be a blindside. They also kind of shared a lot of information from their games, talking about, the Dire Fest stuff, things that happened when they came back inside and Monte kind of told everybody else that they had a thing going on. But really, Monte was just kind of playing both sides of that, where he was trying to be safe with Turner and Kyle after Brittany and Alyssa went up, and then was also telling the other side, like Brittany, Taylor, and Michael, that, like, hey, I'm not buying everything they're saying about how Joseph was the one to spill. So he was telling both sides what they wanted to hear, and he was playing both sides with that. Wasn't really like he was throwing them under the bus completely, but it was a thing. So this is going to be interesting now, because if Brittany votes to keep Alyssa, which we, going into yesterday, all assumed she was going to keep Taylor, which she had in her little pity party. She started to kind of doubt Taylor and how she was acting. She keeps saying that, Taylor keeps saying that she's with Brittany, but then her actions show otherwise. But again, that's more of Brittany isolating herself and keeping herself away from the group. So she's blaming Taylor for herself not being there. It's a thing. And now it seems like she's going to vote to keep Alyssa, which is interesting, because if Turner does give Alyssa his vote, which was the original plan to kind of split it and let Monte decide, well, that would mean that Taylor would be going and she would be evicted. And it would be a complete blindside, because nobody is expecting Brittany to vote Taylor out. And even further to this, Alyssa then went to Monte and was like, yeah, like, I feel really good about having Turner, but Brittany keeps giving me like undecided vibes and not really confirming whether or not she's gonna keep me or Taylor. So we have a whole day now until the eviction, so we'll kind of see how this develops. But there's a chance, even when it's down to the final five, when it's supposed to be a little bit more predictable at this point, that we could see a blindside, which is just another example of why this season has been one of the best seasons of Big Brother we've had in years. There's just no question to it at this point. It has been a wild ride from beginning to end, lots of ups and downs, unpredictability, and just, yeah, I'm so excited to see what happens on Thursday now, when it really was supposed to be very simple. You can't make this up anymore. It's wild. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think about MonTay? What do you think about Brittany's plan to blow things up and potentially keep Alyssa in the game? And do you think this will work? Will they be able to pull this off, where Turner gives Alyssa his vote to stay without realizing that Brittany is also doing it, and then Taylor walks out the door? It's going to be wild. And here's the funny thing with this too. If Turner voted to keep Alyssa, it's actually better for his game, especially now that Monte and Taylor have kind of hooked up. You would assume they're number ones. Although with Taylor, I feel like Taylor has it in her to be like, yeah, you know what? Nah, Monte, see you later. But I still think she would definitely choose Monte over Brittany, Monte over Turner. So by getting rid of Taylor, it's pretty good for both of their games, because Taylor's also a very good competitor. She's been very close in a lot of competitions. if this does happen to be an endurance comp for the final for HOH, you would think that Taylor would have a very good shot at it. So if you take Taylor out, possibly Alyssa or Turner would end up becoming the winner of that. I don't see Brittany winning the endurance comp over either of them. But this could turn into just a complete game changer at this point. And yeah, who knows what's going to happen? I seriously, I'm blown away that we're at this point where, yeah, maybe Taylor actually might leave. And she hooked up with the HOH who put her on the block. Just a wild day on the live feeds. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Once again, we will be live over on Twitch tonight, doing a watch along for the veto episode. So if you want to hang out with us for that, the links will be in the description down below. Also a pinned comment in the comments section. You can also find links to my Twitter and our Discord where you can join the conversation over there as well. Oh, what a day. What a day inside the Big Brother house. I will see you next time.